Yo, 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 it's Mike on the mic. I'm here with Kaden. What up there, everybody, Kade?
What's up?
This KJ brother, if y'all don't know. Kaden, you're a funny dude. He always want to wrestle all the time and try to slam folks and stuff. You know, he one of those. But also, he been hating on my boy today, my boy Vaughn. I don't like that. Um, this what y'all heard in the background of the last video, him and them making all that noise and rapping, music playing, all that stuff. That him. But yeah, man, why you don't like Vaughn, man? What's wrong with Vaughn, man?
Look, Vine, right? He sneaked this, young boy, whatever. And then I grew up playing him. Young boy. I grew up playing him. I'm always favoring his songs, so I'm always glazing. I'm like, yeah.
You always glazed. You just admitted to that.
Yeah, like I ain't.
He just admitted. Yeah, he like, I don't know why he like young boy. He listens to somebody named Lil Meat or something like that.
Wow.
Like I said before, no disrespect to Lil Meat. The name just I'm nothing. I'm the name. Lil Meat though. We couldn't think of
No,
else.
no. Look, when I first seen it, I'm like, I ain't playing that song. I just played it. Then it's like the way he get into your head and like the vibe of the song. And I just started playing it. Then I just started
Play you
checking
some
it out.
Vaughn, man.
The
Play
only-
some Vaughn, bro.
The only song that I might try is probably Crazy Story.
1, 2, or 3. They all hot.
I don't know.
Take it to the O. Come on now. There's some bangers. Why he told Wayne's story. They come on, bruh. And this is, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably all true. But he got some bangers, man. I mean, YoungBoy got some stuff, but for me, YoungBoy's song, I don't know. It just don't, for me, it just don't, it ain't something that I, get into. I got a few of his songs on there. A song called Blazing, How I Been, and the other one was Nevada. Other than that, no YoungBoy on my phone. But those are my Jones. He remind me, he gave me like G Herbo vibes. Like I just can't listen to a whole bunch of that. Can't do it. Who else you listen to besides YoungBoy and Lil Meat?
Let me check my phone.
Oh man, this boy hell. But he be listening to some crazy stuff. Some stuff like he be turning his headphones all the way up. It be beating. I'm like, why your headphones beating like? He be listen to this. I'm listening to that. He be having like the car stereo, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, what in the world?
Look, Baby Kia.
Who?
Baby Kia.
Baby Kia.
And his homeboy, Lil Tim.
Lil Tim, is that the boy from Corner Rondo Camp?
I don't know.
The one that shot Vaughn?
That what he said? The one that shot Vaughn.
Oh, well, Lil Tim.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. It's not staying in my ear. It's sliding out. Pause.
What?
Look, come on, man.
And then he said, so I want to go say that you started. Go say pause. Man. Don't turn it up.
No, I ain't
I would say don't turn it up. I tell Cage after Cage, don't play no music. We ain't even, you know what I'm saying? We ain't took off. We ain't need no type of problem. But look.
Pay Gotti.
See, these is like, must be some new school stuff. You listen to Lil Baby, man?
Little baby. We paid, and hey, and that's it. It's just those two for it.
What about Polo G?
No.
What? Polo G solid though. He got like a smooth little flow. He cool. I don't know if he put out nothing new yet. Lil TJ.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah. Gotta get you out of this new school stuff. You listen to Lil Meat, Pay Kia, Pay Gotti, or whatever the world going on. Alright, so you see KJ in the background, his track stuff. Let's talk about Kaden's athletic career in high school so far. What's up? How's it going? Right? He did pretty much do the same thing that boy do: wrestle, football, track. What's up?
Alright. last Friday,
Mm.
I broke. I don't know yet. I think I broke my finger, fraction, whatever.
He probably fried. You probably could see his thing swole right there. Balls.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
slow.
Doing what? What
Cool.
happened exactly?
I was playing football
Mm-hmm.
at the game. Then said go. He hiked the ball. Then I came up block. Then I went for a run. Then I'm running blocking. And then I stopped, turned around to the block.
Mm-hmm.
I turned around. I grabbed a man. And then I was trying to get past him. And then I reached out. And then 2 helmets had ran to my hand.
Mm.
Like, I'm talking like helmet, and just hit it.
Mm.
And then it's right there.
So y'all was pads or y'all was no pads?
Fully geared up.
Oh, I didn't think y'all could do that. I thought that was like get away to
We
like.
ain't hitting though.
Oh, I thought y'all had to wait till like August or something like that. Like was it a week before school or something like that? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that's crazy. Like I told KJ, my football career was garbage. Got out of there immediately. Went to hoop.
No.
He like his daddy in basketball. Let me tell y'all something. You don't play basketball with football players. I'm telling you, don't do it.
He too soft.
Ain't no too soft. Ain't nothing like that being you in a little crossover and you get tackled. Like, what we doing?
My fault.
What we doing? Like, come on. Like, his daddy was out there. We out there playing. His daddy getting cooked. And all of a sudden, he just, boom, throw me around. I landed on the dirt slide in the yard. I'm like, yo, my shin was hurting. I thought I had fractured my shin. I had to go to the hospital, get an x-ray. I couldn't walk. I'm like, yo, what we doing, man? Like, this is basketball. Oh, man, it's a soft sport. You can't tackle me in basketball, soft or not. What we doing? Like, learn how to, you know what I'm saying, play some defense. Man, out there, boom, 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 boom. Like, what you doing? Oh, relax. Ain't that serious.
It's like, to me, I'm wrestling and I'm football. Football, when you really run into somebody as hard as you can, just to hurt them. So that's contact. I don't like that. And then
I
wrestling.
understand that.
Wrestling, it's like you just grabbing somebody, picking them up, and body slamming. That's what I did to a white boy. I picked him up, slam, boom, and then I pinned him. Then basketball, you don't supposed to come up and touch him, but
I mean, yeah. Well, now the pros, you can't really, do much now without getting a foul call. I don't mind a little contact, but you and your daddy, boy, and KJ, your brother do it now too. Y'all come out there and actually wrap folks up. I'm trying to shoot. Man will be tackling me, pushing me, trying to get the ball. I'm like, yo. So I developed the thing. All right, ain't gonna give you time to get there. I'm shooting up too late. But this boy, he'll know. He like to hit you, foul you, grab you. You hear that? That's what it sounds like. That's all you hear. You be out there with him. That's what it sounds like. I'm like, yo, Kaden, what you doing, bro? Like, relax. That's some football players can transition and become basketball players. That ain't one of him and his dad. No. See, I didn't run. I ran track probably 2 weeks or something like that. I ain't do it long. I did it because they start off with like track conditioning or something like that. We did a lot of running, so I did it before the training for basketball. So that's why I did track. Wrestling, we didn't even have a wrestling team, but I wouldn't have did it no way. All I wanted to do was basketball. I gave up football. Our team was trash. I hated the coaches. We went 0-10 my first year in high school, and we had probably the best roster around here. Believe it or not, look it up. 2010, 2011.
Decent gonna work.
They ain't gonna work. Hey, switch
I
them.
probably need those.
Let me get him right, y'all.
I probably need those.
Just put these
There's
on.
only one that's like my.
Just put these on. There you go. Plug them up.
This is slow moment.
Huh?
A slow moment. Oh.
What we doing?
A slow moment.
The camera got that. Put it on. Make sure you can hear me because I ain't got turn mine off real quick. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hold on. You said what?
Can you hear me?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it loud?
It's not as loud as those.
I mean, yeah, that was in your ear.
Yeah, they fine though.
You sure?
Yeah, they fine.
Like you sure? Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's make sure. What was we talking about, man? We talking about how bad that team sucked. Yeah, that team was garbage. They weren't the team. I lied. It's the coach. The coaching staff was horrible. That's something for another time. All right, man. Headed into varsity, KJ and them, they took all, most of the starters. It looked like you might end up being a starter. What you want to, what you see for your future in, Viper football?
I mean, I'm trying to slim down a little bit more to play linebacker.
Trying to play linebacker.
Linebacker or something like that.
You gonna do nothing. You gonna pop nothing. You got they getting juked up. Now you slimming down. It look like you getting, look like you been hitting the weights. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going, hey. It probably because based on your team, not trying to say y'all gonna suck, but like I said, Cage and them, they taking a lot of players with them because everybody graduated, so they got to go. And then there's gonna be players who gonna transfer more than likely. So you probably will be starting linebacker, probably be on offense and defense more than likely because the team don't look like they're that good. So
I think from my experience, I don't know, but I think I'm playing both JV and that. I think on JV I might play linebacker or probably fullback, something like that. Then on varsity I might play D line.
That's it. You want to play? You want to get on kickoff, pop nobody, or you just want to do that 1, 2 things?
With that too.
And you going to what?
10th grade.
Okay, you on 10th grade. Okay. All right, so you still got 2 more years. Are you doing I ain't trying to play KJ. Well, you doing a little different because you came in immediately starting, getting some burn. So you got 2 more years to try to make it. Take advantage of it.
Excuse me, but look, I didn't realize I'm that strong until I actually started doing weights.
And that's why you need to keep doing it. Do your legs too, though. Don't be a person who only do this and don't do that. Because you would definitely look crazy with little legs and big arms. Because you go to Planet Fitness, YMCA, walk in there to where they bench press and stuff at. Look at everybody's legs. You can tell who skipped leg day. Legs be looking like this. You just got, it look like a lollipop. It's just crazy, man. Because it's like, how are you not benching, you know what I'm saying? How are you not working with your legs? Like, what we doing? We just benching every day. I can see if you don't have no legs. I'm not trying to be funny. Okay, yeah, understand why you doing this. But if you got 2 legs that work perfectly fine, why your legs look like pencils? Anyway, keep going. Y'all ain't got weight training going on there right now for y'all, summer? Okay, cool.
What, the summer? Yeah, we do. But look, this the thing though. My first day, first day during the summer last year. So I got up under 315 for a squat. He picked it up for me. I came down.
That was gonna be heavy, then.
And man, I couldn't come back up, so I had to throw it off me.
That's what KJ was talking about. Oh, he was saying something about something you couldn't get. But hey, look.
Oh yeah, look. My coach said to make sure your legs and stuff.
This he had you going all the way to the floor or something like that.
Yeah. And look, my dad said the exact same thing.
I mean, it was something. The way we did it, we had the bench right there, so we go down, kind of squat, touch the bench, go back up. We was doing stuff like that. And we ain't know nobody going all the way to the floor now. That's something different. That's something that's gonna have all this hurting. All that ain't gonna be hurting. But he had us want you I'm saying, pretty much touch your butt on the bench, go back up with it. But he making y'all go all the way to the bottom.
Well, not
ain't doing that.
But like our butts getting like around.
Nah, that's too far, man. That's too far. Because we might not know what he doing. Do it, do it the right way. Do like that.
Look,
I mean, not there with him, but if you doing it away from him, try to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I know the coach is gonna have their own way of doing stuff, but
so that ain't it. I still got the exact same max from last year. Not last year, but the last time we did the max up. So I still got the exact same max at 355. Yeah. But the highest I've been was 375. So I should be hitting around 380 or 390 for squat. And
I ain't never do no squat, so I probably couldn't do 100. Ain't gonna lie to you.
And then for bench press, I should be hitting 250 or 245.
Should be more than that. See, like I said, I'll be telling these folks, I don't be trying to discourage nobody. We was in middle school lifting that because that's all we did. After school, So we ain't have weights yet. So we had cinder blocks and the pole to go inside the tent like y'all was messed with today. The tents. We put the blocks on the tent, and that's what me and Poncho was lifting with. And when they bend up, we go get another one, do it again. That's how we was working out. And we had an axle in the front yard with like 2 wheels on it, whatever. We'll go out there, and we could never, you know what I'm saying, for a long time, we couldn't get it here. So after a while, it got higher to the point where you can do like 10, throw it down. So we did that every day. So me and Poncho was pretty much at the same spot. Poncho might have been a little stronger. I think I could rep like more than him, but overall he was strong. But something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's all we did every day. So in middle school, yeah, definitely was like I don't know, two something in like 7th grade. So it was like and push ups, like easy. Could knock out 50, no problem. Cause we had like all right, so with our warm ups we did like 25 to warm up in the gym. While everybody's still doing, I'm already hit 50. I'm stopping. I might go again. Cause I'm like, all right, like, that was back when I was, you know what I'm saying, a little cut, you know what I'm saying. I ain't got it no more like that. But yeah, you just stick with it, man. Keep going. What we trying to tell your brother, man? Yeah, you keep doing it. Junior, Junior's situation gonna be a little different. Junior gonna have to eat, put some weight on. He might have to do push ups. I don't know. He gonna be able to lift a lot of weight. He gonna have to do some push ups. I don't know. He just gotta build some muscle. He could be good though. All y'all could be good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all own different sports and stuff, but you just gotta lock in. Like I told this dude, lock in. But you know what I'm saying? You at the right place right now. You could be playing linebacker, whatever you want to do, cause your height might kick in. You might measure and be about 6 foot, as far as you know. Get strong. You in 10th grade, so you got 2 more years to do this. Well, really 3, cause you ain't started your sophomore year, right?
No, thank you.
So you got 3 years to play football. You got 3 years to make it. He done. The best thing he can do, you know what I'm saying, he can play on next level. It's gonna be a little challenge, but he gonna put in work. But you got 3 more years to do this. So Junior got 4, but you know.
I told my dad I'm trying to go to Texas.
Well, you better put in some Texas work.
Like just to go there, but I ain't telling for football. But look, then look, I changed it up. I said, Dad, you know what? Look, this was just last night. I told him, hey, look, you the first person I'm gonna tell. I told him.
That's the country, and you good.
I told him I'm gonna go to Texas for football, the cars, and the bikes.
Do what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. If you wanna go there, you gotta put the work in to get there. It can happen. Put that work in. Look at cause you got a teammate going to South Carolina. He had offers from a whole bunch of schools, so it's possible. Football a little different. I feel like I ain't gonna say it's easy, but you get looked at. You got more offers, you know, playing football because they gotta fill out a roster that's like 50 to 70 players, so you got a chance. It ain't like going on a roster like baseball, who only need like 9 on the field or something. Basketball only need 5 on the floor, so they don't need like probably 5 every year or something like that. So it's, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say it's easier, but you get more opportunity playing football. You just gotta put in the work. That's on you. You put in the work. You could be on TV Saturdays and I think it's maybe Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. One of them days. I know Saturday, but I think it's another day in the week. But you could be on TV the other day. If he can't make the game, he could turn the TV on. Kaden on TV. Might be at the game. You could be up there in Duke, Carolina, right? You know what I'm saying? Right there in Raleigh, Chapel Hill, like Durham. You could be, you know what I'm saying? You could be there. Or you want to take the other route. JUCO, which is community college. It ain't bad. Now they got it so you can do 2 years there because it's a 2-year college, and then you can go to the university and do 4 more years. So you you got 6 years to try to make it. No excuse. It's just you. You gotta put that work in. That's all it is, and you can do it. You see how you feeling now? You done got swollen and slim down. How you feeling good? Don't I know you is. You see how you feeling now? What happens when you lock in and you get even bigger, stronger? You out there popping everybody, getting a hold of that quarterback for that sack or something like. Imagine how you gonna feel, you know what I'm saying? Your name start getting called out more on the intercom at the joint, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they call you, but sacked by Kaden Burwell. You hear that? What? Hey, see, sacked by Burwell. You know you want to hear that. Whatever your number is, they call your number, boy. And you end your career there, like he did. You have your jersey, Burwell on the back of it. You can hang that jump on the wall, and on to the next level. That's what it's about. You hear it. Most folks, this is what they mess up at. They go in there, they BS it around, and they'll say after it's over, I wish I knew then what I know now. I mean, of course you know it now because now you don't have the opportunity to go because you BS'd it around, you played around in school, you flunked out of school, you didn't go to college, you didn't want to go to college, you didn't, you know what I'm saying, put the effort in, all that stuff. So they're going to say, I wish I knew then what I know now. Everybody said that. I said it. I could have kept playing football, but what they wanted me to do, they want my game. So it's like, oh, we need you to be a wide receiver. Not a wide receiver. Not going to say I couldn't catch. I won't, you know what I'm saying, for one, we didn't even throw the ball. So I'm just going to be out there blocking. If I got in, I was just going to be out there blocking. That wasn't my game. I could have played safety, not corner. They had me at corner and wide receiver. Not my game. I left middle school playing DE, defensive end, and tight end. We didn't have a JV team. They combined. We had a JV team for 2 games. We got whooped both games, so they counted the JV, brought everybody to varsity. So I didn't really get a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have that chance, but I didn't really like it enough, like y'all do. So like I'm saying, y'all locked in. You see what I'm saying? Y'all locked in. We was locked in, but I didn't get that feeling from my coach. Like, hey, we need you. We need you to lock. We didn't get that. It was just like, oh, we gonna win 1 championship, 2 championship, 3 championship, 4 championship. Like, what we talking about? They didn't win nothing. We go 0-10 the first year. They had Joe Papa like, oh yeah, they know what they doing over there. I'm like, do they though? We get there, we go 0-10 the first year with a legit roster. I'm like, come on, bro. Next year, I got accused of stuff I wasn't even doing. But that's another story. And I quit after that because they told me, oh, you got 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, 500 up-downs. You got to run the laps all around the field, all this other stuff before practice over. I did all the sit-ups, 4 or 500 push-ups. I want to say it was 4. I don't know. I did half of the stuff. Huh?
For what?
The story was, all right, so I was failing. I ain't gonna lie. My grades was kind of rough at the time. They weren't failing. All right, so it was like they wanted you to have like the 2.5 or something like that. They wanted like a higher GPA. So it was like, you got to get them grades up. My grade was like a C. I was, I'm going to get a B. So I'm doing extra credit work in my English class, right? So I went to tell my wide receiver coach, I'm going to be late to practice because I'm doing some extra work. And I told him the teacher's name and everything and where I was going to be at. He was like, okay, cool. I'll leave out. Where I left out, it was the science hall at the high school. It was the dance girls and the flag girls and all them out there practicing. So they doing it in the middle of their practice. I don't expect them to move over for me to come, so I got to kind of go, you know what I'm saying, go around, whatever. And I walked by my coach, well, one of the coaches, named Wavery Jackson. And he was like, That's all I remember. I'm like, what are you doing that for? All right, go to class, do my work. I come out there late, probably about an hour or some change late. Practice be like, I don't know. I was late. Come out there, he was like, take them pads and stuff off. You ain't playing, you ain't practicing today. I'm like, well, what's up? He was like, you gotta do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? For you play football again. And I want it done by today. I'm like, for what? He's like, cause I saw you out there with them girls in the hallway. I'm like, what? And then Coach Grubbs, his name Coach Grubbs, he didn't even stand up for me. He let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Did me dirty. Pip walked by, you know Pip. Pip walked by, he was like, I wish I could help you. Man, you know what I'm saying? Well, nothing he can do at that point. After that, I quit. I quit after that. I never played football again. I mean, yeah, I played with y'all. I'm saying I go out there and do those drills with y'all. I kept in shape to do that because it was stuff that I knew I could do on the football field. But I never really got the chance because of misunderstanding that it never got cleared up. They was like, oh, you came back, you would have played the next day, blah, blah, blah. I was like, don't worry about it. I quit. Because we didn't even have a conversation. We just got out there and he just like, oh, you gonna do this, you gonna do that? Like, for what? Like, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talk. You just telling me I gotta do this for something that you knew nothing about. And then Coach Grubbs, he didn't even stand up. Like, oh, no, he was doing it. Nope. So after that, football was over. I was done. Went to play basketball. And that's what basketball started at right there. Over a misunderstanding. Because the coach had became the head coach that next year. They ain't making no better. That Wavery Jackson. So, I was done. Don't let that do that to you, man. Just keep, you know what I'm saying, keep doing your thing. I was done because I already didn't have a heart for it. I felt like I was pressured doing it because it was like, oh, you playing football this year? It was like, all my boys doing it, you know what I'm saying? It was like pressure to do it. I could play it, but it's just like, you know, everybody else doing it, why not? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, football career did not last long. Do what you gotta do though, man. Kill, eat, whatever you gotta do out there. This is, I mean, you got time. Like I said, I ain't. But you can get them early. You can get an offer early now. If you looking good, all right. So say I don't know who the best player on your team is this year because I don't know nobody. Just say let's just throw a name out there. Just say Jaquan or something. Jaquan, he legit. You know what I'm saying? He playing corner or something, wide receiver. Everybody like Jaquan. They come to see Jaquan. They come to scout him, check him out. Jaquan, he playing good. You know, they know that because they already scouted him. And then we heard this other name keep coming over the intercom. He getting in the backfield. He sacking the quarterback. Burwell again. Like it's like, hold up, let's check out this Burwell. We'll keep on watch him too. Cause I'm saying our linebacker leaving next year, so we're gonna need a linebacker. Let's check him out too while we're here. When I was in college, we had a bunch of players. So I'm saying, like, all right, so they might have came to see this guy, but this guy performed. So it's like, hold up, let's check him out too while we're here. I done seen players who wasn't that good. Not saying you're not. I'm just saying I done seen players that weren't that good get offers because of a game that they played good in that the scouts was there. That's what I was trying to tell KJ. Go to the 7-on-7. Kill. Like, because you never know who's watching. Whether you blocking, whether you hiking the ball off, whether you just handing the quarterback the football. You never know who watching. They might be like, I like his build. We might could do something with that. I like his soft touch with his hands. You know what I'm saying? I might like the way the quarterback throw. I might like the way he run. I might like the way he get off the block. Like, you never know what they looking at they might want. So the key, I'm saying, is just stay locked in. Keep trying, man. Like, there's so many people go out there halfway do it. You got to do it, man. Like, you only get one shot at this. You got 3 more. You got 3 more years of this. This is, I mean, my story. I didn't play basketball in high school, not at all. I did workouts and stuff. I didn't play till I got to college. I made a team. I was legit. I was like, well, I made a college team without playing high school basketball. That ain't always the case. So if you want to play D1, you know what I'm saying, that's the level you want to be at. But if you can't get there, it's other levels you can take to get there, which, you know what I'm saying, it's a small, like I said, JUCO. You can go to community college and work your way to a university and still go to the pros. Folks don't understand that because they won't stay locked in enough to do that. But there's nothing wrong with doing that. But your goal is to go D1. That's what you should want, D1. You said Texas, go ahead and put Texas on your wall. Get a Texas poster or write it on a poster, stick it to your wall, Texas. So, you know what I'm saying, every morning you wake up, you're looking at that. That's what I'm grinding for. That's what I want. So, you like just stay locked in, man, because everybody don't. It's going to be people on your team, they ain't going to be locked in. You going to see it. You going to be like, dang, man, we could be winning if he, you know what I'm saying, he do better. You know what I'm saying? But if it comes to that, you know what I'm saying, you might not be a senior, but you a voice. Let them know, like, look, hey, we trying to get here. We got to do this. You got to lock in. You got to hit them weights harder. You got to put more time in. But, man.
The only thing that I can say that's getting these kids, not kids, but getting the people.
Let me turn this up a little bit for you.
One thing I can say that's messing up a few of these kids in Vance County High School, it's probably like some of them got that play. Like they,
I don't care attitude.
No, it's like they want to play with you. Like, I could be sitting here chilling, just sitting here, and then that one person gonna come up to you, gonna grab your helmet.
Oh, they want to be childish.
You. Yeah, like what? Watch practice.
Walk away. Go to the coach. Just stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? They going to be the ones that's going to be like, what's the play? They get in the game, going to know what to do. Those are the ones who do that because they're not locked in. You stay locked in. If you're on the sideline, you suppose you got out this game. All right, they kicking off, and you on the sideline. Somebody come over there and be like, Kaden, you hear what he said? Start laughing. Kaden, you see that girl over there? Just stay locked in, man. For one, the girl's going to be there. They're going to always be there. Cool. The field right here. You focus on that. You focus on what you gotta do next, the next play. Even if you mess up, that's another thing. Focus on the next play. And you can't sit there and just be, I missed that block last play. All right, next play should be, all right, I'm gonna stick him this time. You know what I'm saying? Well, I missed that tackle. Next play, I'm gonna murder him this time. I'm saying, I get that quarterback. Yeah, that should be your mind. And you stay on the last play. It's gone already. It's over. You missed it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It didn't happen. Same thing with the receiver. If he dropped the ball, All right, next time it comes, you better catch it. Running back, you fumble the ball. Next time you get it, you better go in that field with it. Just stay locked in. That's the thing. Stay locked in. There's so many people who missed out on opportunity because they weren't locked in. Just stay locked in. Like I said, 3 more years of this you got. Make them count. Anything else you want to talk about, man, while we on here, man? Before we wrap it up, man. You looking like a YN on my camera, man. They probably like, man, who this gangster boy right here? They tell you, he probably got the strap on. he had the strap on him, y'all. I mean, put it back, yo. He had to jump the layers on and all that.
He just throw something out.
He had the beam. Hey, man, look. Me and KJ been at this all. I'm saying we had a nice little run at this. We did a couple of videos. I mean, hey, maybe you want to throw out there, man. Since you like to drive cars and stuff, what's your favorite car, man? Don't say Hellcat. Please don't say Hellcat.
And you want to ask that question?
Is it Hellcat?
I mean, it was a Hellcat.
I ain't just say kid, but everybody love a Hellcat.
I mean, it was a Hellcat, and it still is a Hellcat, but I kind of want that C7.
What's that, Cadillac?
Corvette. C7.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't know much about cars, bro. All I know is Mustangs. I ain't gonna lie to you. But, your cousin said he getting something new, TJ. Said he getting it next week. He said someone got a 5.0 in it, 420 horsepower, V8.
Yeah, he did. Let me say something.
I don't know. He didn't tell us what it was, but we're going to see. That's what he been wanting, though. He been grinding that work for that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Grinding. You know what I'm saying? Get what you want. Get that money right. Get what you want. So, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, is what he think it is, you know. But, my favorite car, I don't know. I wasn't really a Mustang. I didn't like Mustangs until, because Kyle's favorite car. She used to have a Mustang. It was Mustang. And so when I got old enough to drive, I was just like, I saw the build of the old school, like when I got the old school model Mustang, I was like, I like that. I want that. So I went looking, finally found one. And that's when I was like, yeah, it's my baby. So no, I ain't trying to get rid of the car. I like the car. Had that car, I don't know, probably 2017 probably. Something like that. It's my baby. But, about motorcycles. I don't know much about motorcycles. Put me on game. What kind of motorcycles your dad got? Like, which one your favorite? He said something like that. Was like, yeah, I knew Kaden was gonna like that one more than this one. Tell me about the bikes, man.
You talking about the ones outside?
Yeah, the ones outside.
He got the Booster. That's a 13.
Mm-hmm.
And the ZX12.
See, I watched a movie called Biker Boys, and the main character, well, not one of the main characters, named Smoke. He had a 1300 on there. His bike supposed to be the fastest, and then it was like the two 1000s, I think, that was right behind them or something like that. That's all I know about bikes. I don't know nothing about no bikes, man.
Now, look, I can't say this though. I thought the Booster was fast when I first got on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then my dad told me that Booster is halfway right. That motor is halfway right. I mean, it's still putting out power, but that motor been ran through a whole lot of stuff, so it's not gonna put out all that power. And then look, when I hopped on that 12, boy, you talking like some power.
You like that, didn't you?
When I hit that joint, man,
yeah,
I can't even say it on the camera.
He came back. He was like, "Yeah, I knew Kaden was gonna like that one more." He called I guess the guy house I just left, Cubby. He called him and told him, "Yeah, I told you he was gonna like that one more." But
look, the reason why I kind of like that one more, cause that 13, that Booster, it's a big heavy bike. And then we was riding down the road into them curves. And then look, I had to actually throw it down. And then when I threw it down, it started to come back up. And then I told my dad, let's swap. I swapped. And then like the minute we got halfway down the road, and he said in the mirror, I'm over here doing this. And look, I'm doing this on the road. I'm like, man, this bike is a little light. And then we going through the curves. I'm like this right here. Cause like at first, I will slow down a little bit and then go on the curve, and then when I hopped on 12, I was right here behind my dad the whole time.
Okay. See, I ain't really got a lot of experience riding bikes, dirt bikes. Last time I rode a 4-wheeler, I ran to the back of that car with it. And then wasn't even on.
What?
It won't. Alright, up under the hill, right beside that house.
Mm-hmm.
Queen had a fold. I forgot what it was. I think it said it was a blaster or something like that. Anyway, pushed it down the hill. I don't know, something was wrong with it. It wouldn't crank up. I mean, it cranked up, but it was something he had to do with it, whatever. Pushed it down the hill, and for some, I don't know, man, the wheel wouldn't turn, bro. It wouldn't turn.
Well, you should have turned.
I was turning it, I promise you. And I did it right here, ran right to the back of the car. Went all on top of the back of the car. If I could show you, the car's still down there. It's behind the house, down that path a little bit. It's a blue Oldsmobile. It's still back there. I think the mark's still back there on the back of the car. That was, you, KJ, TJ, I don't think none of y'all was born. I was like, probably about 8 or 9 when I did that. Y'all weren't even born yet when that happened. Queen used to have was doing dangerous stuff. But, I was like, it ain't for me. I don't like riding go-karts, none of that. This just ain't my thing. I gotta be in a car, which, you know what I'm saying, stuff happens in cars too. But I rather be in the car, man. I take my chances in the car. Because I was like, this ain't for me.
I remember when I was like, Soraya age, like 8 or 9 years old, and then Quint took me on the fold. And then we were going through the trails. I'm looking like, dang. And then he'll get sideways. I'm looking like, all right. Then look. And then he took me to a trail that I ain't knew.
Mm-hmm.
And then me and Junior had rode the dirt bikes through the exact same trail. And then we like, so this is a trail that we had went through. And then me and Junior had followed that trail.
Mm-hmm.
And then it lead from AJ house.
Mm-hmm.
Like
up the path. I know you're talking
yeah.
about. Yeah, we used to go there. Kip used to go that path all the time. We used to ride on Kip up there. It goes all the way around. I believe there's some more paths back there to go like towards Franklin County. Like, Franklin County, like where Anthony live at.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go back that way, Franklin County. Deep in the woods.
That's too long.
Oh yeah, it go way back there. I lie to you not. It'd be like crazy. It go way back there. But let's get on to this fishing thing. I know you like to fish. What's the biggest bass you done caught?
I don't know.
You don't know. Mine was 7. I could say 7.
Probably like, I'll say about the mouth about that big. The mouth.
Probably, I believe y'all be going there with catch.
That big.
Y'all be catching some big. I caught mine reeling it in. All right, you know what John Brown grandma live at? All right, so dang. Well, they call it Miss Fanny's Pond. All right, so behind John's grandma house is a pond. It ain't right behind her house. It's like a little ways back there, but it's behind her house. I was out there with Quint, because your daddy was on the boat. Your daddy, Eric, and Kobe was on the boat. Me and Quint, I think William was on the bank. Because I won't get on the boat, so Quint stayed on the bank with me. All right, for me to this computer, man, I'm just reeling it back in, about to throw it back out again. Snag that junk. Right up out the water. I'm like, yo, biggest fish I ever caught. That was the biggest fish caught that day. I was like, oh my God. I ain't catching nothing that size ever again. That was, I was in probably 9th, 10th grade. I stopped fishing for a long time though. On a fishing person, but it was 7 pounds. That's all I got. Took it home, put it in the freezer, and your nanny unplugged the refrigerator by accident, the freezer thing by accident. So in the storage house, so it everything went bad in there, so it smelled really bad in there for a long time. Man, I was gonna mount the fish. Say to myself, I'm gonna mount this junk. Ain't make it. He was riding. That's the biggest I ever caught. I caught some bass, you know what I'm saying, here and there. But I ain't never caught nothing that big no more. Now I seen some in Greystone now that was way bigger than that. I was like, what? They just look at you though.
Man, we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, they don't even be biting, bro. Exactly. I'm talking about something like that, swimming around. Like, okay, nope. He's gonna swim on around it.
Tell me why me, my dad, everybody went to the pool,
mm-hmm.
and then I look, I put on a jig,
mm-hmm.
so I'm throwing it out there, and then I look, a bag about that long had came around, that I put it right in front of him.
You just looked at it, kept going.
Yeah, I'm playing with him. Then he just turned around and look. I'm like, what?
Your papa said they be feeding them. I don't know what they be doing, but I know they don't be biting though. Folks used to say, oh, you go around the back, they bite around the back. But by the time you get all the way back there, bro, that's too much walking, bro. Go out there and fish, man.
That pond sucks.
Yeah, I will for sure. And it's drying up now. I don't know if it, fill back up, but it dried up. Last time I was out there, the water was pretty low.
I
Like
mean,
low, low. Like the fish was like it was
um,
fish dead laying up in the mud. I'm like, yo, what the world going on with the water? But yeah.
look, no offense though, but Fox Pond, no offense, but Fox Pond, that's the last place I go.
If you want to catch a fish, don't go there because you ain't probably gonna catch one. You luck up. Like Junior, I mean, you didn't go with us when we went. Junior lucked up, caught two, but
The
nah,
most fish I caught was a bite.
a bite. That's it. Your papa, I know who can go out there and he just sit in his spot, kick back,
And he telling
and
me,
he'll catch him. Cause I don't know. I guess because he patient. He'll sit in that one spot and wait until something. You know what I'm saying? Snag him. He old school. I ain't got time.
I ain't doing that.
Cause I give spot a little time, but he be there hours. I mean he might catch a nice one. Don't get it wrong. He caught some nice ones there, but that ain't the place, bro. Maybe if you put a boat in it, maybe they say you can, but you gotta drop the boat off and pull back out, then you get back in the boat. That's too much. But I'm good on the boat stuff. They do the boat stuff. I'm good on that. But I would love to go to a pond where I ain't gonna say where you can catch some every time you throw out, but I got a chance, a 50-50. Put like that. Well, maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm saying I want something I got a chance. You don't have a chance, Fox Pond.
And look, I can't say this though. Last year, or year for last, me, my daddy, and Junior got on the boat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna call it Bass Pond.
Mm-hmm.
So Bass Pond, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we had dropped the boat,
Mm-hmm.
and then we was going around, and then we all had dropped the pole down. My dad said, "Look, don't nobody hardly fish this pond, so you should be catching bass." So I threw out the first cast. I caught a bass. I'm real man. I look, it's a good size. So I laid the pole over sideways, and look, I'm passing the fish to my dad. Then look, I'm glad this hand sitting right here because the fish had pulled up and came up out the water, grabbed it and pulled it back down. I had to catch the rod, jerk that back up. And look, bad part was the fish just came up. I'm like, yo, what?
You see
And
the
look,
videos with the.
I done pulled back the fish still in my hand. I'm like, yo, come on, bro.
You ever see the video with the folks who put their fingers in the water and the
Yeah.
fish grab, they pull them out? Would you try that?
No.
I'd be like, what are these kids doing this, bro? They be out there like this, and you can see the fish come in their fingers, and they jump up there and grab, they pull them out. I seen the man put his hand in a catfish mouth, pulling it from up under a hole. I'm like, y'all crazy. It ain't that serious for the fish. You don't throw out there. I know this person, I ain't gonna call out their names. He used to pull the hook across the fish's back while they was on the bed and stuff, and then pull them in. But y'all sad, bro. That ain't no fishing, man. Like I never been did the catfish stuff. I love to go out there to the dam one day, catfish with y'all, man. But y'all be like, oh, we taking like 20 plus minutes to pull a fish in. I'm gonna be done. I'm too tired. I can't keep doing this. We can't. Y'all be going.
Look.
Y'all better be. Then you gotta go up under everybody's stuff, like, bro.
Trust me. Look, text my dad, tell him I want to slide sit down one day, and he gonna take you right there. And trust me, you gonna catch fish. You
I
might
believe
think
it.
I'm lying.
I believe it. I went years ago when I was I probably about your age. I probably about 9th, 10th grade, something like that. I went. We ain't do nothing because like we went out there. It was packed. It was so many people out there, so it was like room for Quint. Jermaine. You stay on the road, Fat Jermaine.
Yeah. I mean,
They went out there. I'm saying they did that thing. We just did what we could. We left with some catfish. We didn't catch them, but you know what I'm saying. Folks get them and leave them laying on the concrete. Man, I was like, hey, y'all take them fish y'all want to, because he had hooked a nice one. So he was like, y'all take them y'all want to. He don't want them no more now. Now you know what I'm saying. He want this big. So we left with some catfish. Went home and Quinn them. You know what I'm saying. We cooked them right then and there. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, let's shoot. Let them know. I love to go though. I wouldn't mind something like that. I just gotta know, what I'm saying, ahead of time so I know what's going on.
trust me, my dad, when he throw it, look, everybody else is probably throwing it like 80 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Look, my dad and Junior throwing like 100 plus yards. So they getting to the fish.
Mm-hmm.
These people is probably catching them little small fish. Look, my dad throwing past those fish to get to the big fish. And look, right now, you can go down there right now. And look, my dad can throw it out there. I say up to 30 seconds. Like it was
So my bite.
yeah, like 30, like I said, like 5 seconds. Trust me. My dad threw it, and then he was walking back to me, and he said, "Huh." I said, "What?" Feel it. I grabbed it. I said, "Already." I read that. I
Something's
said,
on it.
"Look, yes, look." 3 times in a row. Pull it in, big fish. Next week, throw it out there, big fish again.
That's crazy, man.
Like 35 pounds, 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, I don't know, man. It's just like, all right, so like I go fish. I go to the ponds, like, cause I don't know nothing about no, you know what I'm saying, public ponds, what ponds I can actually go to. So I just go to the basic stuff. I'm saying I go to Greystone, Fox Pond. There's a pond on 401 going back to a Lewisburg I used to go to, but it's in a spot that I don't like, cause like most of the time I go to that pond, people will pull up, and it's like I don't want
You
it.
talking about that pond with you?
It's like going to Lewisburg. It's on the left. It's on the left.
So you going down the road?
Past where Eric and them used to live at.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to go out there. I caught a nice bass out there one time, but see, I be fishing for fun because I got a car. I ain't putting no fish in the car, so it's just like I fish for fun. Caught a nice little bass though. Caught them like right there. So you throw it, I just threw it and took a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Nice
tell you
little
something
bass.
about that pond.
Cause I told you had to walk around that junk.
I don't know about that, but you see that ranger outside?
That what?
The ranger.
You drove it through it or something?
No. So the beaver had built a little dam, and look, my dad had broke it, and look, he over here trying to get out. I'm like, come on, man. And look, he, hey Randy, bring that forward down here.
Your daddy always doing something, boy. I don't know if you remember if it was at Fox Pond when him and Quinn was I think it was fishing or something. And he drove across the creek.
Yep.
Cause your mama, like, somebody had said something to your mama, so he drove across that creek. He was in the Explorer. He done drove the kids in the creek. He done drove across the creek. Boom, boom, boom. Drove up the hill. I was like, this dude is crazy. And then Shannon told him, don't say nothing. I said, Shannon, he done drove all the way here now. You gotta let him go there and say something to the dude. He done drove across the creek.
And look, they said he drove and kept going. And kept going.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hey, but look, man. Hey, it's good talking to you. We don't be on this jump for 47 minutes. Don't even feel like it. This is Kaden, everybody. We'll look to see him again. This Mike on the mic. We out. Hey, look.